Hi, everybody. This is Natalie at the Borden Public Library, and today I am joined by Jeannie and Jessica for today's episode of GBTV. Thank you for joining us, and yeah, let's get started. So, Jeannie, I hear that we have a super exciting event coming up, which is our book sale. Do you want to tell us a little bit about it and what customers are going to find at the book sale this year?
Well, thank you, Natalie. I would love to. So in just 2 weeks, we're going to have our semi-annual foundation book sale. And truly, we have a little bit of everything. We have got some props here. We've got some mystery. We've got history, crafts and hobbies. One little find that we have is some foreign language books. You never know what you're going to find. This is a Harry Potter in German. So I thought that was a lot of fun. A lot of gardening and collectibles. We have cooking, children's books, CDs, DVDs. Truly just a treasure trove of fun.
That sounds amazing. I know I'm looking forward to it because I'm going to go shopping for children's books for my daughter, but that sounds like there really is something for everybody. What are the prices that everyone can expect when they come to the book sale? There's a variety of items. So what are the price points?
So most of the items are going to be either $1 or $2. We will have some special collection items that are priced as marked. Some of the items that are individually priced are going to be oversized books and very specialized books, such as transportation related, mostly railroad. We did get a very interesting donation with that. I also want to point out this is an opportunity to start that shopping for holidays, special events, Christmas. We have travel books. So if you know somebody who's going to take a cruise, or Yosemite is one of my favorite places, it's a great opportunity to pick something up and let them know that you're thinking about them. If you have a person that just moved into an apartment, or that student that is learning how to cook, we've got a ton of cookbooks. So pair this with a little bag of pasta and some sauce, and hopefully you'll get an invitation to dinner as well. So just a few things. We've got spirituality. We've got a lot of donations of spirituality for this book sale. So those also make wonderful gifts. And let's not forget the children's books. Everything from our board books to animals, lizards, and we also have things for teens as well.
Wow, it just keeps going.
It does.
And I know in the past too, like the books at the book sale are great stocking stuffers too. So with the holidays around the corner, it's perfect to, get something at the book sale, put it in someone's stocking, and yeah, sounds like a great idea.
It really is. We've heard stories where instead of an advent calendar, people buy a book for every day in December, and just to do something a little bit different. And you remember that books take you on that adventure. So send your child on an adventure, send your friend on an adventure. There is truly something for everyone at this book sale.
Well, that's great. Can you tell our customers what dates and times the book sale are going to be taking place so that everybody knows when they can expect it?
Absolutely. So the event takes place at our main library here on Grove Avenue. We do have a preview night. So that preview night is Wednesday, September 14th, starting at 5 p.m. We do charge $10 for that. So it's that payment for that first look at everything. And remember, all the proceeds benefit the foundation, which help fund our exhibits and other library initiatives. So that Thursday morning, September 15th at 9 a.m., we open to the public, and we stay open through Sunday. The book sale typically shuts down 1 hour prior to the library closing, which gives our volunteers a chance to prepare the room for the next day. The big thing I wanted to mention, that this book sale is run entirely by volunteers. Daily we are processing donations and weeded materials. We're restocking our Gail sales room, which is open year round, and we prepare and set up and run the book sales. We could not do this without our wonderful volunteers.
Well, thank you so much, Jeannie. I appreciate it. Thank you, volunteers. And thanks to everybody who's already shown interest in the book sale. I know on Facebook, we've already gotten a bunch of comments from people who are really excited. This is an event that the community looks forward to, and beyond our community too. I mean, people come in from out of town just to come to this book sale. So that is really special and definitely something to check out. So again, that is September 14th through 18th here at the main library. Thank you so
We
much.
stop by and say hi. We look forward to seeing our community out and supporting Gail Borden.
Thank you, Jeannie. All right, well, book sale is just around the corner, but that is not the only thing that is coming up. We also are about to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. So Jessica is our Hispanic Services Coordinator. And Jessica, do you want to tell us a little bit about what's coming up with HHM, what events we're going to see here in September?
Yeah, thanks, Natalie. So we have a lot of great programs going on for Hispanic Heritage Month. After almost a 2-year hiatus of just doing it virtual, it's nothing better than to celebrate with our very diverse community here at Borden Public Library. And it is such a thrill to be able to provide these programs now in person for all families to enjoy. And to start off, we have our September 10th program, which is the Mexican Independence Day. That is going to be our kickoff event for Hispanic Heritage Month. And that'll be in the community rooms from 1 o'clock to 2:30. And what you will expect at that event is to have the reenactment of the Grito de Independencia, or the Cry of Independence, which basically, for those who don't know, just a little bit of history, Mexico was the first country in all of Latin America to become independent, and then all the other Latin American countries kind of trickled in. So they were the first. And we're going to be doing that reenactment of that Cry of Independence. And families can expect folkloric dances, music. Of course, we're going to have our bilingual story time for kids. And the story time will be in English and in Spanish, so they'll be able to enjoy that with their families. We also have crafts, because who doesn't love a great craft? We'll be having crafts for kids, and we'll be later displaying their crafts at the library during the entire month of Hispanic Heritage Month. So Hispanic Heritage Month is from September 15th all the way through October 15th. And it's fun for the whole family. The second event that I wanted to mention is on September 22nd, and that is a Thursday at 6:30 p.m. It's one of our series programs for Voces Latinas, or Latino Voices. And this particular program will be a special one because it's called Yes, We Can, How Latinos Remade Elgin and the Region. And so we're basically going to learn through the lens of the Latinos, particularly here in Elgin, of how they contributed and transformed this diversity that we all work and love, which is Elgin. And since it's one of the largest cities in the state of Illinois, so Dr. Antonio Ramirez, professor of ECC in political science and history, will be leading that lecture, followed by a Q&A. And this program will be in English, but with Spanish interpreting available for this event. So we hope that everybody can come and learn a little bit more about the history of how communities, businesses here locally in Elgin have transformed the city for the better, and just being a plethora of diversity from all different countries in Latin America. And then our final event, which is October 1st, this program is our first ever local book fair here at the Borden Public Library from authors who've written books in English and Spanish. So this will be in the community rooms. And this is a Saturday, October 1st, from 1 to 3:30. And what you can expect, we've been doing this program every year. This will be the 13th year that we are hosting this great event. We will be having dignitaries. Mayor Captain will be leading the festivities and reading the proclamation, officially welcoming everybody to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month. Of course, we also have bilingual story time, as the theme of our Hispanic Heritage event is Libros Abiertos, Corazones Abiertos, or open books, open hearts. So we do a huge emphasis on the importance of literacy, especially for language acquisition. Many of our patrons speak both English and Spanish, so we always like to facilitate through literacy the learning of two languages. And at this event, you can expect the local authors who will be selling their books to the public, and of course signing books. for anybody who wishes to have their book signed. We'll have music and performers, folkloric dances, and again, backed by popular demand, we'll have the Chinelo dancers. So for those of you who haven't seen them before, we've had them here at the Borden Public Library. We'll have them again this year.
Great.
Yeah, so we'll have some light refreshments available too for our patrons to get to have a little taste of some Latin American cuisine. And of course, we have our information tables available for people to learn a little bit more about the resources that are available and organizations that we have here at Elgin, because as you know, we wouldn't be anywhere without our community partners that are so vital for all of our programming needs. We will also be having a drawing of the books from the local book fair. So a lucky winner will be able to walk away with all of those books. And families will be able to pick up information on our library resources. So this is a huge event that everyone and anyone is welcome to join and participate. So we hope that we will be able to deliver this great program year after year. We've done it every single year, but this is like our big comeback after our, COVID hiatus, so to speak. So everyone's welcome. So thanks.
That sounds amazing. There's so much information. I know it already because I've read the newsletter, but there's so much information. There's so many fun things going on and coming up. So if anybody missed any of those dates and times, don't worry, because we are going to put a link in the comments below that'll bring you to our HHM page, which shows you all of the events that we have coming up for HHM. And we are also going to comment, if we haven't already, with the link to the book sale. So everything that we've talked about here, we're going to link below. So feel free to check it out on your own time. You don't have to, get a pencil and write it down. But I know that there's a ton coming up. So I really appreciate that you both have taken the time to, talk a little bit about it. And I'm sure our community appreciates it too. Again, I just want to thank everybody who's tuning in right now. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like this post and share it with all the people that you know who are going to enjoy the book sale, going to enjoy HHM events coming up. And feel free to turn on notifications so that you get notifications when we're live as well, so you don't miss anything coming up from the library. Well, Jeannie and Jessica, thank you both again so much. I appreciate it. And I'm sure the community appreciates hearing the great things that we have planned. So thank you both, and we will see you all later.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Gracias.